What's up, guys? And I'm doing well, I'm actually just gonna talk about Homefront The Revolution and my $2 review on this game. Now, the reason why I'm saying my $2 review is because I bought this game for $2 from the Red Box. Cause I'm pretty sure they saw it more fit to get rid of it for $2 instead of selling it for 4, 5, 6. As you know, it costs $3 to rent games from the Red Box, but they decided like, no, let's just get rid of this damn thing for $2 and just get it out of our box. So I was like, sure, why not? Let me go pick this thing up. So I was like, let me get this for the PS4. Because I was actually eyeballing this game a few weeks. Well, not a few weeks, but about a week prior to when they sold this on Redbox for $2. I was looking at it for the PC. And I wanted to get it, but I was like, I don't really want to invest, too much money into this game. Hearing what people were talking about and seeing what people were saying about this game. But to be honest, I I was like, for $2, I can't really complain. So, continuing on from that, the game itself, I admit, it doesn't really have a grandiose of a story, as it's pretty cliche, as others have mentioned, but it has something about the world that got me. I felt like I was actually a part of something in this game. I mean, the characters weren't great, but they weren't bad either. I enjoyed the dialogue, which, by the way, was voiced pretty good by my standard. I was like, wow, the voice acting is actually not that bad. I was like, I was actually kind of looking it up on Google, and some people disagreed and blah, blah, blah. But I thought the voice acting was pretty good, and it felt natural. Now, the story has you, the character, Ethan Brady, trekking along with the resistance to fight back the North Koreans who took over the area. And you go through each district pretty much like rallying up people and helping the oppressed and liberating them so they could join your cause to fight back the Koreans and such like that. And that's pretty much what the story's based on. And like I said, it's pretty cliche. That's pretty much it. But like I said, I mean, it's cliche, but I honestly wanted to see how the story was gonna progress. Like, there was something that I was like, I had to see what's going on. Like, I gotta see like what's gonna happen at the end. And so that's pretty much what kept me going on. I was like, I gotta see this ending, dude. Like, I mean, it's pretty generic, but I'm kind of interested. So with all that out of the way, the controls, oh my god, the controls are horrible. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was playing the game and I was like, why am I playing this on the PS4? And I got nothing wrong with the PS4. I can play games on the PS4. There's a lot of games that take advantage of the controller, and same thing with Xbox One. It was just the game itself. Like, I was dying literally playing the game. Like, I could not hit precise shots. It just didn't have that feel that Battlefield has or Call of Duty. And I really don't care what anybody's saying about Call of Duty, because to be honest, Call of Duty has a fantastic control scheme. Like, the controls for any Call of Duty game, you're gonna get a good experience with the controls. The controls are precise, they're straight to the point, and they work. And it's not even that they do work, but they are the standard for video games now when it comes to first person. That's the credit I give to Call of Duty so far. But when it came to Homefront Revolution, the controls were just not there for the controller. Now, I was like, maybe if I played this on the computer, I would have been able to get a better feel for the game, and I would probably have been able to hit these headshots that I was trying to get. Because with this game, I was like, I really want to hit headshots, but I couldn't with the controller. Well, not the controller, but the controls. And another factor to this disorientation that was going on with controls and such was that FOV was like at 50. And I was like, oh my god, I can't even see. Like, the thing was balls deep. I had to literally sit back like 6 to 8 feet from my TV just so I can actually play the game. So I was sitting back farther than usual when I'm playing on my TV, and I was like, the FOV is just way too close. But I assume that's because they wanted the game to perform at a steady 30 FPS. Because I know from launch, there was a lot of frame dips and all that. But really playing now on the PS4, there was really nothing like that. I didn't really experience anything like that, to be honest. But going on from that, from launch stuff and to now stuff, the graphics, I was actually pretty blown away looking at the graphics, and this game is very atmospheric. Like I said, I can't speak for how the game was when it was first released, but I'm assuming because of all the patches and stuff that the whole game has been fixed. I mean, to the best of its ability. I know it's not perfect, because it isn't. I've experienced a few little glitches here and there when I was playing, like getting stuck in like certain areas and getting stuck in debris. But the game looks fantastic. I mean, I think it looks great, and people might disagree with me, but the game was very atmospheric, very beautiful. And when you go to different districts, you know you're in a different district. Like right here, as you can see, there's this foggy district. It's like foggy. It's kind of been like bombed, so it's destroyed. It's really destroyed. And I was like, wow, that's actually really nice. And one thing that I actually really enjoyed more than I should have enjoyed was I could actually look down and see my body. I don't know what's up with these first-person games nowadays, but I think every first-person game should have a torso view. Like, you should be able to see your body from at least like your chest down, or at least from your stomach down, or just at least see your legs. Like, I think it's so like it takes you out of the immersion when you don't see your legs. Like, what the hell? What am I, a floating head? Dude, like, seriously, I don't understand why developers, I don't understand the logic behind that. Really, I think developers should really implement a body to their first person games. If they're not doing that, it kind of takes me out of the experience, to be honest. And going into gameplay, this game is pretty much Far Cry. It's like an urban Far Cry. I'm gonna use the keywords that I saw on the internet. I was looking up things about the game, and people were describing this game as an urban Far Cry, and I agree with that. I really do. But the game, it does its thing. You know, it does its own thing. It doesn't really, I mean, like, it feels like Far Cry, but it's doing its own thing too. It's not just like being Far Cry. It has its own thing going on. I know with Far Cry, like, I mean, this game, there's things that I guess could get repetitive, but I think Far Cry is just to a whole new level. I guess because I played, you know, like Far Cry 2, 3, 4, and you know, after a while it gets really like samey. But with Homefront The Revolution, it was straight to the point. It didn't have you doing things, you know, like you were kind of obligated to get the district to 100%, but you're not. It's not like forcing you to do things you really don't want. Like you don't have to literally 100% a district. It's just to the little like status bar. There's like a bar you fill up with activities that you've done, and you get it up to 100%. But there's still things that are left over in the district. You're just not obligated to do all of that, and I really enjoyed that. Like, the game didn't overstay its stay and stuff like that. And I know when a game is trying to overstay its stay. There's some games out there that would literally have you doing the same thing for hours just to get to the next mission, aka Just Cause 3, which I enjoyed, but it really overstayed its stay, and they try to make you think that you're getting your hours, like your money's worth for the hours that you invested, and that's not how it works for me. I'm more about experience and short and sweet. You know, if the game can't go any longer, then just keep it short and sweet. You know, get to the point. But continuing on, I mean, this game has you using guns. You know, a handful of guns like an assault rifle, light machine gun, shotgun, rocket launcher, pistols. Well, not pistols, but pistol. But the thing that was cool about it was, to add more variety, they added a mechanic to the game where you're able to, you know, switch your guns on the spot. So basically, you're able to like take apart the gun and then slap another part onto it, and then you could turn that assault rifle into kind of like a freaking rifle, like a sniper rifle, or something like that. The mechanics were like that. I can't really describe it too well, but it was like that. You can create a sniper rifle, or a freaking a semi-auto rifle. It was cool. You could slap on things like you do in Crisis, and I really enjoyed that. I thought that was really nice. And the gunplay, it felt weighty. And, you know, when I was actually able to get my shots, that's when it felt weighty. And most of the guns had the punch to them. But to be honest, the enemies were kind of stupid. They didn't really, like, have any strategy. Like, I would hope so. You know, I know, like, also a lot of people mention, you know, a good AI would be, like, Fear 1s. And I kind of agree with that. I didn't really notice when I was playing, but looking back at it, I can kind of see why people loved Fear 1's AI, and that was because they actually try to kill you. You know, in this game, the AI is pretty stupid, and the only time that you actually die is when you get overwhelmed. It's pretty much in numbers that you'll get killed, and it's like you're getting shot from everywhere and from the bad controls. So, I mean, overall, the game was pretty enjoyable to me. I enjoyed the game. I mean, honestly, like I said, I bought the game for $2, so I mean, come on, man. I can't really complain. You know, this game, it did the job for me. And I actually stuck through it, and I beat the game within like a week or so. And I was pretty surprised that I would actually beat the game. I didn't even think I was gonna finish the game, to be honest. And after like when I first started, not even after, when I first started with the controls being so bad like that, I was like, man, could I even continue with this? But I actually did. I continued. There was something about it that I enjoyed. So maybe if you guys can get the game for like under $10, more preferably on the PC, because I mean I was like, I wish I played this on the PC. I think this review, or not even, this is not even really a review. This is just more of a talk over my $2 point of view on this game. It would have been even better. But besides that, I mean, the game is enjoyable, and for what it is, you can't knock it down. I mean, it's a fun game, and if you like Far Cry and you want to be in an urban area, then I'd give this game a go. Like I said, for under $10, I wouldn't spend any more than 10, not well, 10, 15, something like that, you know. But like I said, you gotta play it on the PC. If you have a computer that can handle the game, play it on PC, because I'm pretty sure the experience is so much better, and you want to deal with the same control problems that I've had. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and honestly, I mean, I'd like to see what you guys think about this game in the comments below. So, yep, I am out. Yeah, yep.